The Gallows Bird by Camilla Lackberg, translated by Stephen T. Murray and read by Eamonn Riley. 1. What he remembered most was her perfume, the one she kept in the bathroom, that shiny lavender bottle with a sweet, heavy fragrance. As an adult, he had searched in a perfume shop until he found the exact same one. He had chuckled when he saw the name. Poison. She used to spray it on her wrists, and then rub it on her throat, and, if she was wearing a skirt, on her ankles too. He thought that was so beautiful. Her fragile, delicate wrists gracefully rubbing against each other. The scent spread through the space around her, and he always longed for the moment when it came really close, when she leaned over and kissed him. Always on the mouth, always so lightly that sometimes he wondered if the kiss was real or if he was just dreaming. "Take care of your sister," she always said before she left, seeming to float rather than walk out the door. Afterwards, he could never remember if he had answered out loud or only nodded. The springtime sun shone in through the windows at the Tanumshede police station, mercilessly exposing the dirt on the window panes. The winter grime lay like a film over the glass, and Patrik felt as though the same film were covering him. It had been a hard winter. Life with a child in the house was infinitely more fun, but also infinitely more work than he ever could have imagined. And even though things were going much more smoothly with Maya than they had in the beginning, Erika was still not used to the life of a stay-at-home mum. This knowledge tormented Patrik every second, and every minute he spent at work. And everything that had happened with Anna had placed an extra burden on their shoulders. A knock on the door jamb interrupted his gloomy thoughts. "Patrik, we just got a call about a traffic accident, a single car on the road to Sarnes." "Okay," said Patrik, getting up. "By the way, isn't this the day that Ernst's replacement is arriving?" "Yes," said Annika, "but it's not quite 8 yet." "Then I'll take Martin with me. Otherwise I thought I'd have her ride with me for a while until she gets the hang of things." "Well, I do feel a bit sorry for the poor woman," said Annika. "Because she has to ride with me?" said Patrik, pretending to take offence. "Naturally. I know the way you drive. But seriously, it's not going to be easy for her with Melbury." "After reading her CV, I'd say that if anyone can handle him, it would be Hannah Kruse. Seems to be a tough cookie, judging by her service record and the great references." "The only thing that seems fishy to me is why she would want to apply to Tanumshede." "Yes, you have a point there," said Patrik, pulling on his jacket. "I'll have to ask her why she wants to sink so low as to work in this career-blind alley with us law enforcement amateurs." He winked at Annika, who slapped him lightly on the shoulder. "You know that wasn't what I meant." "Sure. I was just giving you a hard time. By the way, have you got any more information about the accident site? Any injuries? Fatalities?" "Well, according to the person who called it in, there seems to be only one person in the car. Dead." "Damn. I'll get Martin and we'll ride out there to have a look. We'll be back soon. You can show Hannah around in the meantime, can't you?" At that moment, they heard a woman's voice from the reception area. "Hello?" "That must be her now," said Annika, hurrying off towards the door. Curious about the new female addition to the force, Patrik followed her. He was surprised when he saw the woman standing in reception waiting for them. He wasn't sure just what he'd expected, but someone larger, perhaps, and not quite so good-looking. And blonde. She held out her hand, first to Patrik, and then to Annika, and said, "Hello, I'm Hannah Kruse. I'm starting here today." Her voice more than lived up to his expectations. Rather deep, with a resolute tone to it. Her handshake testified to many hours in the gym, and Patrik again revised his first impression. "Patrik Hedström, and this is Annika Jonsson, the backbone of the state."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?